Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we have more information on the Harlan County fire that killed twin toddlers on Monday and what the people of Harlan County are doing to help their loved ones. And we now know the funeral arrangements for Sheldon Clark girls basketball coach Tim Rice and hear more about the legacy he left behind. And 2 of the 3 people arrested on human trafficking charges in Kentucky are in court today.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Taylor Upchurch. Today is Thursday, April 25th. Let's check in with Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Brandon, how's the look out there today?
Not bad so far, but I do think we'll see the clouds and the rain chances start to increase as we head through the day ahead of that cold front, which swings through tonight. Let's take a look at the satellite and radar the last few hours, and you can see a little bit more green starting to show up at live pinpoint Doppler radar. Only a couple of showers down toward Lake Cumberland there this morning into parts of East Tennessee. Not a whole lot of activity just yet. Temperatures very mild this morning, anywhere from 55 to about 63 depending on where you are this morning. So again, not too bad. Headlines for today: scattered rain chances that increase the deeper into the day we get. Soggy tonight going into tomorrow morning, but a comfortable weekend ahead with some sunshine back in the forecast. I'll have the rest of those details coming up here in just a few minutes. Taylor.
All right, thank you, Brandon. It was Monday when a fire destroyed a home in the Tots community of Harlan County, killing 2 young toddlers. The parents were fighting for their lives at a burn unit in Georgia. Yesterday, we learned their mother, Allison Howard, died from her injuries. While family members deal with the loss of their loved ones, the community is hoping love and prayer will help them through this difficult time. WYMT's Justin Case went to a prayer vigil in Harlan County where family, friends, and community members came together as one.
It's an unimaginable loss. 2 young children and now their mother. Love and prayers have been pouring in from so many places in this community, even from those who may not have been close with the family.
The Humane Society had been taking care of their animals. They had a bingo night the other night. All proceeds were going to the family. Benham Schoolhouse Inn is hosting an all-you-can-eat buffet on Sunday. All the proceeds are going toward them.
Wednesday afternoon, around 40 people joined hands and prayed for the family as they mourn the loss of their loved ones. All of this came together in less than a day through the organization With Love from Harlan.
Vicki had put a post out saying that Allison needed prayer now. That her heart had quit beating this morning.
It only took one message to convince a local pastor to be here. He says prayer is an important part of the healing process.
We got the news earlier about Allison, and it's just this entire week has been very difficult. And but we believe that maybe by just being able to come together, and if anyone had anything they'd like to say, that this may be a time that they can share their feelings, and then of course come together in prayer.
Support comes in many forms. The pastor here says the community must never stop showing the family love.
We believe that the Lord is what is getting through and helping us during this time.
Coming together to make sure a family knows they are not forgotten.
Several local groups are raising money for the family and their medical expenses, including With Love from Harlan, which has raised about $12,000. Family members say a visitation will be held for Allison and her 2 young children Sunday at Harlan Baptist Church. Funeral services will soon follow. Police are still investigating the cause of the fire. And we now know the funeral arrangements for Sheldon Clark girls basketball coach Tim Rice. He died Tuesday morning when his SUV collided with a cement truck. Rice's players and the principal at the school say his loss will leave a huge void at the school. The Tim Rice Scholarship Fund is set up in his memory through BB&T Bank. Visitation is later today at Nelson Frazier Funeral Home beginning at 6. The funeral is Saturday at 11 at the D.W. Howard Fieldhouse in Betsy Lane. And 1 person is dead following a police chase in northeast Kentucky that ended in a shooting. It all happened in Bath County on Wednesday. When the pursuit ended, investigators said there was a conflict between the suspect and the Bath County deputy. The deputy fired her weapon, killing the suspect. KSP's critical incident team is investigating the case. And now an update on 3 people charged with kidnapping an Eastern Kentucky teen in what police believe could be part of a human trafficking operation. Tiffany Cheek and Michael Nason will appear in court today. Investigators say Cheek lured the girl from her home, and police say Michael Nason then engaged in sexual activity with the teen. This is video from where they found her in Cincinnati in the back of a U-Haul. Both face numerous charges, including kidnapping. Nason also faces a charge of rape. We heard from a witness who said he noticed the U-Haul and thought something was odd.
That's insane, really insane. I mean, if I'd have known that, I'd have intervened, I'd have done something.
Carl Hickman was also arrested. Police say he helped take the teen. He was arrested in Cincinnati and will be extradited to Kentucky. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Just ahead, do you want the look of a world traveler? One company can bring that image a bit closer to reality.
We've talked about it all week, and it's getting close to being back. Those pesky rain chances. I'll track them out for you in about 3 minutes.